You had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life.
They got married in Tennessee, where there's no time limit for a spouse to become eligible.
Travis Hunter just got hit with the kind of news that'll make your stomach drop. His wife, Leanna Linney, has allegedly been sneaking around, and this time it's with one of his own Jaguar teammates. The betrayal is cutting deep, and word is he's not taking it lightly. Now, Travis is seeing exactly why so many people, from his own family to his closest mentors, warned him about walking down the aisle with Leanna. And as if cheating wasn't enough of a slap in the face, insiders are whispering that Leanna's already gearing up to file for divorce, not even 2 months after they said, "I do." To make things messier, Travis didn't sign a prenup, so now the streets are buzzing with one burning question: who's really been playing who here?
It's ready to make you a great woman. You'll know he's gonna make you great by how you suffer.
Was Travis truly blind to Leanna's game from the jump? Or did she walk into this marriage with dollar signs in her eyes, ready to cash in? Either way, this is looking like a whole setup. Travis had been riding hard for Leanna for years, standing in front of every bullet fired at her online, only to now realize all those critics might have been right all along. But how did the truth explode in his face? Well, according to reports, Travis woke up one morning to a gut punch. Pictures of Leanna in bed with another man sent straight to his Instagram DMs. In shock, he went straight to her for answers. And that's when the real fireworks started flying. What started as a heated talk turned into a full-on blow-up in minutes. Raised voices, tears, and wild accusations flying back and forth. This was supposed to be their honeymoon phase, but instead, Travis ended up throwing some clothes in a bag and checking into a hotel just to get his head straight. He probably wanted to keep it all behind closed doors, but his emotions got the best of him. Next thing you know, he posts, then quickly deletes, an IG story that read, "Life really ain't all it's cracked up to be." No long rants, no messy lives, no public meltdowns, just that one line. But that single post spoke louder than anything, and before you knew it, word was flying everywhere. Travis Hunter and Leanna were on the fast track to divorce. Now here's the wild part. The fans' reaction was not your typical poor Travis sympathy. Nope. Even though he's young, stacked with talent, and clearly had his heart locked on Leanna, people weren't crying for him. Instead, the internet came back with a cold, unapologetic, "We told you so," because honestly, they did. For a lot of folks, Leanna's alleged cheating wasn't some shocking twist. It was a storm they'd been predicting for months. They'd been dropping comments under every post like, "Mark my words, soon as Travis lands that max NFL contract, it's over." Or, "Give that marriage a couple years tops before she takes half." They saw it coming from a mile away, and now it's like they're watching their prophecy unfold in real time. Why were so many people dead set against Travis marrying Leanna? Was it really because she didn't love him the way she swore she did? The truth is, the red flags were waving from day one. You just had to be paying attention. From their own wedding ceremony, it was crystal clear Leanna's energy didn't match Travis's. A resurfaced video from the reception shows the exact moment Travis leaned in for a kiss, and Leanna pulled back like she couldn't stand the thought. This wasn't just an awkward slip. Her whole body language screamed, "Don't touch me!" And here's the kicker. That cold moment came right after Travis had gone all out for her. We're talking a brand new luxury car, decked out with white balloons, the works. The kind of surprise most people would cry over, but Leanna? She just stood there, looking like she'd rather be anywhere else. That's when a lot of fans started thinking, yeah, it wouldn't take much for her to step out on him, because it was clear she wasn't really feeling him like that. But then the real bombshells started dropping. Old photos and videos began popping back up, showing a whole different side to Leanna than the one Travis thought he knew. The first one to cause an uproar? A video where some alleged sneaky link proudly screen-recorded his private chat with Leanna. And here's the jaw-dropper. The messages were from 2020, and for those keeping track, that's right in the middle of the time she was already with Travis. Travis and Leanna started dating back in 2019, but those resurfaced chats from 2020 had people side-eyeing everything. The texts weren't full-on explicit, but one line had fans buzzing. Leanna telling another guy, "Let me wife you." At first, it could have passed as harmless flirting. But with all the new mess coming out, that playful line suddenly feels a lot more calculated. And just when you thought it couldn't get shadier, another bombshell dropped. A video of Leanna at a party, twerking on some guy while he grabbed her in ways that had everyone clutching their pearls. The drama didn't stop there. This mystery man took the clout to a whole new level by selling merch with screenshots from that very video printed on it. Yes, he turned her scandal into a side hustle. Meanwhile, Travis became the internet's favorite punchline. The jokes got so brutal, he ended up deactivating his Instagram just to breathe. And the worst part? That party clip was from 3 years ago, which means she and Travis were already together when it happened. But oh, the saga wasn't over. Another clip soon surfaced, showing Leanna in a way more compromising light, starring as the leading lady in a rap music video. Now, being a video vixen isn't automatically a scandal, but this track? It was basically an X-rated song dressed up in beats, with lyrics so filthy they had people blushing. And here's the kicker. The rapper? A guy named N Slim with a $sign in his name. That's when fans started putting 2 and 2 together because Leanna just so happens to have a $sign tattoo on her finger. Coincidence? A lot of folks aren't buying it. Word on the street is Leanna got that $sign tattoo after messing around with N Slim, and that's where the plot thickens. Ever since whispers started swirling about her being linked to multiple men, online detectives have been working overtime, digging up every piece of dirt they can find from her past. And one Reddit user might have hit the jackpot, stumbling across an OnlyFans account with Leanna's name and photo front and center. Now, this account hadn't posted a single piece of content yet, but the fact that it even existed had eyebrows raising sky high. Then came another jaw-dropper, a resurfaced video allegedly showing Leanna in bed with a man who is definitely not Travis. And it wasn't just a one-time thing. The same clip shows her cooking and cleaning for him like she was his girlfriend.
It wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. He was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yeah."
From the timelines people have pieced together, all of this reportedly went down while she and Travis were already in a relationship. Which makes the next part even wilder. When people first started sliding into Travis's DMs, warning him his girl might be entertaining other men, he didn't hesitate to go to bat for her. He hopped on IG Live, ranting about how Leanna was allowed to live her life and basically telling everyone to mind their own business. Now, looking back, fans can't help but feel like he was defending someone who was playing him the whole time. Then Travis dropped the line that made everyone's jaws hit the floor. He said he was going to marry Leanna without a prenup because he loved her and trusted her. That's when the internet collectively decided Travis was way too far gone. On paper, their love story looked like something out of a highlight reel. They met as teenagers, dated for years, and Leanna was right there clapping for him through every career win. In return, Travis showered her with gifts, affection, and the kind of lifestyle most dream about. Eventually, he popped the question, they walked down the aisle, and now there are even whispers that a baby might be on the way. But scratch the surface, and those perfect couple vibes start to crumble fast. Take their love story, one they've proudly shared on social media, for example. Travis first slid into Leanna's DMs on Instagram, but she left him hanging for 2 whole months before finally agreeing to meet up. And even then, she told him she just wanted to be friends. It took another couple of months before she officially gave him a shot. Looking back, some fans are saying that slow start might have been the first clue that she was never as invested as he was. So what made her suddenly flip the script? How did Travis go from just a friend to her full-blown man? Online sleuths have been tossing around all kinds of theories, but the one that really caught fire was this. Leanna allegedly only agreed to date Travis after her own brother told her exactly who he was and how much money he was destined to make. According to the chatter, she flat out said he wasn't her type until she learned he was on track for big NFL money. That's when the tone supposedly changed. And let's be real, almost every fan comment about their relationship comes back to the same belief, that Leanna was only in it for the bag and would drop him the second she got what she came for. One moment that really fueled those suspicions happened just a month after their wedding. Out of nowhere, Leanna posted a video of herself sobbing uncontrollably on Instagram. Over the footage, she added a voiceover talking about the hard times she was going through while she cried. She later claimed the clip was actually filmed back in December and that she doesn't even recognize that girl anymore. But fans weren't buying it. To them, this wasn't some old, forgotten video. It was a calculated move to win sympathy, paint herself as the victim, and maybe even soften the blow for whatever drama she knew was coming next. It's almost like Leanna's been laying the groundwork all along, making herself look miserable in the marriage so that when she finally files for divorce, nobody can say she's just chasing a payout. And here's the thing. People aren't throwing around the gold digger label for no reason. She's had some pretty shady moments that make it seem like she was never truly in it for Travis. For starters, she's been caught on video openly admitting that Travis was never her type. It wasn't until he started spoiling her with money, gifts, and lavish surprises that she claims she started falling for him. That might not sound terrible at first, until you realize it lines up perfectly with why she didn't hesitate to get tangled up with one of Travis's Jaguar teammates. And it's not just about who she's allegedly been with. It's how she treats Travis in plain sight. She once bragged about making him drive her to parties, only to leave him waiting outside in the car while she partied inside without him. If they were really the inseparable couple she painted online, why was she so eager to keep him at arm's length? To top it off, there are countless moments caught on camera where Leanna looks annoyed, bored, or downright irritated with Travis. And not just during small arguments, but during his biggest games and milestone moments. It's like she couldn't even pretend to be happy for him. Take the Heisman ceremony, for example. Fans were quick to notice Leanna was the last one to stand when Travis's name was called. It wasn't subtle either. Her slow reaction had people convinced she didn't even want to be there. And no matter how many sweet captions she threw on Instagram afterward, viewers couldn't shake the feeling she wasn't genuinely happy for him. Now the questions are flying. Was her distant body language just disinterest? Or was she already wrapped up with someone else while playing the supportive wife on camera? And remember those long-running whispers about her being in it for the money? Well, it's starting to look like she might have hit the jackpot. Sources say Travis didn't sign a prenup before walking down the aisle, meaning even if he leaves her now, she could walk away with half of everything he's earned. Years of blood, sweat, and NFL grind gone in a snap. The part that stings most? People warned him. His mentor, Deion Sanders, even resurfaced in an old 2022 clip, telling Travis point-blank to think twice before tying the knot without protecting his assets. Deion reminded him that other players made that same mistake, and they all regretted it. It wasn't just Deion either. When Travis and Leanna announced their engagement, fans flooded his comments with the same advice. Don't get married without a prenup. Now, as the mess unravels, those same fans are hitting him with, "We told you so." One viral comment summed it up. Travis's football IQ is elite, but his street smarts? Not so much. He was warned over and over. And now, there's a twist that could make it all worse. Rumors are swirling that a baby might be on the way. But if the cheating rumors are true, that child might not even be his. If Travis stays, he risks living with the pain of his wife's betrayal and possibly raising another man's child for the rest of his life. The walls are closing in, the pressure's at an all-time high, and the world's watching to see what Travis does next. Will he protect what's left, or watch it all slip away? Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you on the next one.